morning everyone, good afternoon, or good evening everybody. Welcome to Shared Explores. Today I'm back exploring Dartmoor. I'm going to be spending the night here in the moorlands in Dartmoor. I'm going to be doing what I enjoy doing: hiking, camping, eating, well, snacks, and enjoying every step of the way. Come join me. This is good. Well, I'm back. Took us a while, didn't it? But winter is over and spring is in full bloom. Today was the day where we got the hour back, and I thought to myself, well, I'm on holiday, may as well go do some camping. And what a beautiful day to do it. Today is an absolutely gorgeous day, and it's going to be like this for the rest of the day. I think it's about 14 degrees right now, and I don't think it's going to go down to about 7 in the night tonight. So yeah, this is going to be a really good camp. But I'm all by myself since everyone's working tomorrow. Here I am. Yeah, I think this is going to be a fun one today. So the plan today is to get to, I think it's Puper's Hill, or Puper's Hill, or Puper's Hill. Puper's Rocks, it's Puper's Rocks, I think, something like that. And this one actually takes a while to get to. It's about a mile and a half there, and maybe back, we'll see. But along the way we're going to see some pretty cool stuff. So this is the only tour that we're planning on hitting today. And I want to get home pretty early tomorrow, so we'll be camping on the tour, and then I'll take my leave. But yeah, this is also my first solo camp of the year this year. And my second solo camp ever. I tried going out the past few weeks, but I've had a few issues, so today is probably the official time that we'll have a successful camp. Honestly, what a day to do it. We've had it really good this week. I think this is going to be the start of a really nice summer and spring. Isn't this view gorgeous? But I'm glad I got out of bed this morning. So right now we're in the Buckflessly in the Moor region, which is around southeast area. I've never been here before, this is my first time here, but it's starting off with a banger, that's for sure. I originally wanted to stay east like we planned last time, but obviously plans failed, so I thought I'd pick somewhere that I haven't been to before and plot a route and see how I go. That's why I'm only doing the one tour today, especially when I'm on my own. I don't feel like doing too much. You know, I don't want to put myself in a position where anything can happen really. But yeah, this tour, if you remember the previous video that I did, which was a while ago, I know, but we hit a few tours, and we hit northeast Dartmoor, so we've basically done all that. Now I wanted to plan on doing the east, but this tour specifically is pretty isolated. There's not really many other tours around it, so that's why I took the initiative and said, you know what, for first solo camp. Let's just do the one tour and see how I go from there. Nice little sheep there. Can't really get close to them. They seem to be really scared of people and they like to run away. Oh, he's staring. See if I can get it. It's a pony. Dartmoor pony just running up there. That was really lovely. It's a lovely white pony, that. Oh, there you go. Look at that, they're all staring now. So these are potentially, I think off the top of my head, they're Scottish blackface sheep. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's angry. That one looks like a male. And then when I got onto that gate, he stood right up, look. So the sheep behind me, they could either be Scottish blackface or they could be a sort of crossbreed. Obviously you can tell because they've got, you know, a black face. They do have, I don't know if you can see it from here, but you can see they have like a whitish sort of nose. So, and they have quite saggy coats, so they could be a crossbreed, to be fair. Lovely sheep though. It's pretty windy. Hope you can still hear me alright. But that rock sort of there is where we're planning on staying tonight. It looks lovely. Even though the wind is really annoying to record in, it's nice to have a breeze. I don't think I'd be saying that in England. So I wasn't actually aware of it, but this actually is the path towards the Appet's Way, which I'm not aware of. I've never heard of the hike. But sounds pretty cool though, because there's quite a few sort of long distance hikes along here in Dartmoor, but I don't think I'm at that capacity to do any of that just yet. You know, every time I get tired and I start, you know, thinking, oh my god, why am I doing this? I always turn around. I can see for literal miles. Dartmoor is in the region of Dorset. Dorset is basically the county of farming. About 90% of all the land used on Dartmoor is for farmland, and whether that be grazing sheep or growing crops, you name it, a lot of it is done here in Dorset. So obviously because of that, there's no trees. It's all just, they've all cut it down for use for farmland. But it creates this beautiful open sort of, it's just massive open land, and it's honestly, it's gorgeous. Oh, look at that baby lamb, look. Forgot it's lambing season. He's staring me down there. Gotta stay far away from him, don't go near him. Will that headbutt you? Check that out there behind it. Behind the sheep and all that. That's a reservoir. That looks amazing. Oh, that's deep. Alright. So that's a lovely little reservoir there. But this sits upon the River Avon. It keeps following along. It's a lovely little place. And this day can get any better for it. I've said that multiple times now, but it's just good to get out in days like this, you know. Especially when 90% of the time Dartmoor was cloudy and rainy. What a nice straight narrow path here, but it was a bit rocky. But yeah, we're gonna keep following this river next to me, the River Avon, and then we've got to turn right, and then we've got to head up, and then we're about halfway there now. We'll reach the summit and we'll get our tent set up, if the time is alright. I think sundown is about 8 o'clock, because today, like I said, we've got the hour back, so it's up to longer days now, all the way up until, was it October? Or was it September? I can't remember. But the most important thing now is that we've officially got the hour back. which means more adventures and definitely a lot more camping. I got a lot planned this year and I hope to bring this camera along with me, and if you guys are also interested in watching it, that's also a bonus. See along there, river even. Check him out. Again, still got the white muzzle on his nose. All of them do. Do let me know what they are, because that's definitely not a Scottish blackface, and if it is, it's definitely some kind of crossbreed. Right, past splits now, back the way we came, and all the way up. Let's go. Cute little baby lamb there on his own. That one has a white scuff at the top of his nose. These are definitely crossbreeds. And he's got little black fuzz with little legs, look. Ah, cute. I don't know if you realised, but we've been coming across a lot of stone. And yes, it's true that some of these have just been pulled off from the ground. Some of these are actually remnants of old Bronze Age settlements. Here, let me show you one. So check this out, this sort of rocky outcrop here, there's a ring, and it goes all the way around and back here. So inside here was an old settlement, probably in the Bronze Age times. This whole area in Dartmoor is littered with them. It's really cool to see it, because Dartmoor was really well known for its tin mining. So because of that, there was quite a lot of villages, sort of little towns that were dotted around here, but obviously they left, and they left this. It's nice to see. There's plenty of these around. I'll see if I can spot some more if we keep looking. Typically in the Bronze Age times, they were just sort of circular huts, and they were made of clay and straw, sometimes stone. As I said in the last episode, the Romans didn't invade Dartmoor when they came here, which obviously was a shame because Dartmoor was known for its tin mining. You can see a few more settlements on this sort of rock face. Look, you can see where the little circles are. All of them are little settlements. We're about 3/4 of the way there now. I've yet to see any more of those Bronze Age settlements. I think they're all done now. We might see more up on the top, we'll see. But they're really cool. Obviously the only thing that's left of them is the rocky sort of outcrop. Throughout this entire trip I've met 3 people. I feel really isolated here. It's pretty crazy to see that. It is a Sunday though, so that's a big one there, but still it is crazy to think like how alone you can actually be up here in the mountains. It's pretty nice. Scary but nice. Oh, the moorland behind me, look, yeah. Lush. Check this out. It's another big Bronze Age settlement. Look at this one. This one's massive. As you can see, the big circle, it goes all the way out to the end there. Look, comes around and then back here. It's lovely. You can see this. This is completely open. As long as you stay on the path, you obviously don't try and do anything silly. It's all there for you to see. This whole thing. It's crazy to think what life was there in the Bronze Age times. Probably very boring. Check out next to me. Dartmoor ponies and sheep are the reason why this moorland looks the way it is. They are the perfect grazers. Obviously national park workers also play their part, but they know that, okay? They know that. Give some props for the animals. You can tell that they're all currently grazing up here, look. That's lovely. It's so open, isn't it? I just saw some people up on the summit that we're planning on camping on tonight. Might be worth me hanging on a bit, taking this lovely scenery. Oh no, they might be gone. Well, we'll head up there anyway and just scout about. If there's anyone, then we'll hang fire a bit. But oh yeah, no, I see him. Oh, this is going to be a perfect spot. I wonder where I'm going to camp tonight. That was a complete mystery today. See if I can get my pegs in on the top. Some of the issues with Dartmoor was near the tors. You can only get your pegs so deep before you hit granite or gravel, one of the two. But out of all the times I've been camping out here in Dartmoor, it's never been a major issue. Especially since, you know, I never camp in really windy and terrible conditions. So it's just up there. Puper's rocks. I think this is the highest point in South Devon. Check it out. It's pretty windy up here. I do want to stay here tonight, but I'm not too sure where I'm going to camp. There's some rocks down there. I'm going to see if that's nice, keeps me sheltered away from the wind. I bought a new tent, and it's one that's meant to be wind tested, which was exactly what I wanted, because here in England honestly it's windy. Even though the average mile an hour here for wind gusts is about 13.7 miles an hour, you can very easily get up to 40 miles an hour if you're not careful, especially up here at high elevation. I don't see anyone else up here. I saw a group, I think it was a father and 2 kids. I think they've gone now. So I'm going to see what this rock's like, and if it's where I'm going to camp, set up. Looks like someone's had a spot here, I think. I'm going to take this spot. Seems alright to me. Let's get set up. I don't have a tripod, so I'm just going to have to do a quick one. Right, there we go. Tent's all sorted out. It is taking a battering. Look at this. There's no hoops in here, so this is just going to have to sort of take it. It's going to be a bit annoying if this keeps up in the night, but that's all I've got, right? I don't even have enough tent pegs to actually, whenever I thought I've lost them, I don't know. But now, unless the wind dies down, that is shelter for tonight. Let's get inside and get set up. Whew. Right. Woo. Sort some more bits and bobs out in here real quick, and then I'll get back to you shortly. I'm going to set the tent up. Well, I've already set the tent up. I'm gonna do my sleeping pad, sleeping mat, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in a minute. All right. Gear's all set up. Got my whole sleeping setup sorted. That's my quilt. I'd clip it in, but I don't think I'm going to need to tonight. It's going to be pretty warm. So, yeah, that's basically it. I'm hoping, if I can find it, hopefully we can make some food tonight. I'm just going to have a rummage through my bag and see if I've got everything I need. Well, that was a sigh of disappointment. I've remembered everything. Everything that I could possibly need to go camping and have a good time. Except for one thing. A goddamn lighter. Oh man. Well, I can't cook the food I've got, so I'm just gonna have to rely on snacks tonight, unfortunately. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. You learn, you learn. So unfortunately, I'm relying on my, what was meant to be my dessert, my caramel macaroons and 2 hula hoops packets for tonight. So yeah, that is my dinner and my breakfast. Oh well, oh well. You win some, you lose some. Seriously, it's not a big deal. I'll just munch on these and then we'll still go outside because we might have a nice sunset tonight. I absolutely love hula hoops. They're one of my favourite snacks, honestly. That, Quavers, and cheese and onion Walker's crisps. They're my top 3 then. I was so stoked for today as well because it was actually going to be the time where I actually cooked something good. I had a chicken curry. I was going to make a chicken curry, but I'll have to wait. I guess the plus side of this, I've got signal, I think. I had signal when I was just about to reach the top. I'm just on the edge. I think if I go further that way, I'll get 4G. But I want to check the winds tonight because it's a lot windier than I thought it'd be. I'm a bit worried if it gets any higher, my tent might struggle. Okay, it looks like it might calm down tonight. Fingers crossed. Even though this is pretty light wind, it's saying right now it's meant to be about 10 kilometers. It doesn't feel like 10 kilometers, it feels like a lot more than that. I just hope my tent's okay. It did say it'd be wind tested quite well, but I heard if it's on the side like it is now, like it's being hit from the side, it's quite vulnerable from the side, especially in a tunnel tent. We'll see how it goes though. If I collapse tonight, I collapse tonight. But yeah, all in all, it's been a brilliant day. I can see for literal miles. Here look, I'll swing you around, I'll show you. You can honestly see for miles. Honestly, it's saying about 10 miles an hour really. It really doesn't feel like 10, but I guess that is the case. If any of you are not new to the channel, or if you've just started watching me, I'm very new to this. I'm very new to this hiking and camping sort of thing. If you haven't guessed already, I literally picked up a camera off Argos for about 300 quid, I think. Quite expensive, but it came with a whole set, full batteries and a selfie stick. I'm picking it up and I'm just learning as I go, really. And obviously, as you can tell before, I upgraded my tent, and I'm just grading as I go along, and I'm also learning as I'm going along as well. So bear with me. Tell you what, these caramel macaroons smell and taste amazing. I can't remember last time I had a macaroon. It's coconut, I think, isn't it? For 131, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Soft, chewy, sweet. I love it. Check that out. Still got another half an hour of that. Hopefully it'll go nice and over. I've just been here really, chilling on my phone. I got 4G up here, so it's nice. Taking in the beautiful scenery. That's all I can do really, since I don't have any food to cook. But yeah, this is a nice little spot. Very open, very remote as well. This whole journey here was about 3 miles. That's just from the car park where I parked up to here. It was the closest car park I could find, and that was what I found online too. But I will say it was worth the walk. I think out of all the camping sites I've been to, it's probably my favourite one so far, I think. Yeah, absolutely. Not sure if you can see me. I don't have an ND filter, so you might have just been completely blinded there. Tell you what, the wind. The one thing about English weather, even though it is a gorgeous day, the wind really sucks the heat out of you. This wind chill is horrible. It is pretty cold. My hands are getting cold. And when that sun goes down, I think it's going to get even colder. But I think for now, while I've still got a bit of heat left, I'm going to enjoy my last packet, my last supper. The wind's trying to take my crisps. Can't film and eat my crisps. It's very annoying. Well, that getting cold. I'm going to head back into the tent and then I'm going to call it tonight, I think. Whoa, I'm snuggled up. It is windy, even though it says it's only 10-mile-an-hour winds, but it feels so much faster than that. But it's meant to die down, so unless the sunset gets a bit more orangey and nicer to look at, I'm heading to hay. I'm going to bed, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Night, guys. Well, good morning, guys. It's about 6 AM and I can't continue to sleep. I'm hearing chirping birds. I've been hearing them since 5:45, so yeah, I think this is my cue to get up. I'm gonna pack away in here. No brekkie, so I'm just gonna really quickly pack away in here and I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. Oh wow, check this out. Sunrise ain't even until 7 AM, but wow, yeah. We got the hour back, let's go! Right, well, hopefully, as soon as I start packing away this tent, we'll get a nice orange sun popping up. And I'll bring you back when that's there. Alright, I'm done. Just double checking for any stuff I might have missed. Yep, I think we're good to go. This camp trip is officially over. As always, leave no trace. Follow the guidelines. Not only have I woken up to a great sunrise, also woken to some ponies grazing on the top here. Gotta watch out for these ponies. I'm not too sure what their behaviour is like when they're around people. I'm gonna go around them. I'm not risking it. Luckily he ran away instead of at me. Gotta be really careful. Horse kicks are no joke. They'll take your head off. I used up the last of my water. I'm starting to get pretty thirsty now. I think this is a sign to get one of those water filters. There's a reservoir down there and it would have been really nice to actually collect some water there and drink from it, but obviously I can't see taking the risk and just, you know, having a gulp. So yeah, I think a water filter is probably on my next little investment. But unfortunately I didn't sleep very well last night. I was a bit on and off. The weather was correct. The wind was pretty loud. I think I messed up the tent and the positioning of it. I'm still quite new to pitching it, but the middle bit was flapping really fast and it was just creating so much noise. I instead of keeping the guy lines out straight, I put them diagonally outwards, and I seem to have done the trick a bit. But I don't know how that's how you actually pitch it. But go back to the sleeping. My sleeping mat keeps going down in the night. I had this last time, and I think it's time for me to get a new one. I'm looking at a Thermarest one, not the Neo Air X Lite. I'm a bit iffy about that one because it's a bit too light. But I've seen one and I'm interested, and I might pick it up. We'll see how everything goes. But it's a shame really, because that sleeping mat actually was really good until it did that. I don't know whether or not it was a construction issue or what, but oh well, I needed an upgrade. But overall, best camp I've done so far, I think. All out of all the camps I've done, even with my friends, that one I did on my own. Even though I barely ate, I haven't had any much food, and I now ran out of water, I've still had a really awesome time. There's the big ball of sunshine, look. Just past the old Bronze Age settlement. Just past the second stone settlement. I missed this little stone hut here. Here you go, another one here. Oh, that's pretty small actually. That's a really small one. But I'll tell you what, ever since I come down here and the sun's no longer in my face, it's very cold. It's a lot colder than I thought it'd be today. Even though it said on the weather app, it said on the weather app that it would the temperature went down to about 7 degrees in the night, but it felt a hell of a lot colder than that. My sleeping bag's rated down to -1, and I was getting little cold spots on my feet and kind of a little bit on my back as well, but that's mainly due to the sleeping pad. I mean, I still had a good night. It's just it was a very awkward day. Very awkward day. It was lovely, but it was windy and just a little bit colder than I thought it'd be. Just crossing past the River Avon now. We're back at the reservoir in a minute. Oh, that sun is back. There's just a big slap of heat across my face. Back at the reservoir now. About halfway there. Followed by a bunch of baby lambs. I don't want them following me. I'm worried the mum's gonna find me, start headbutting me. I just heard the mum. I can hear the mum bearing. Oh god, gotta get out of here now. This river's a lot more shallower. Very nice and easy to traverse through. Lovely. Looks like a Triceratops footprint. Nice. There is a bridge right there, but yellow. I don't care there's no bridge there. It's a lovely day. Dip my feet in the water. But with that, that's our last little bit. Just this top bit to go. And we're on our way home. Oh! Well, that was, I'd say, a pretty successful camp. Maybe a semi-successful camp. I wish I cooked. I wish I didn't forget my lighter. Oh well, but I'm really thirsty and I'm really hungry. So I'm going to deal with those two things and I will catch you guys when I'm back at home. Alright guys, I'm back home. I've showered, sorted my gear out, and I'm now currently just back on here and editing the videos really. But I just wanted to quick point out, I'm looking at that Abbott's Way that I checked out when we were at the hike, and it's a 20-mile hike from Buckfast Abbey to Tavistock Abbey. So that's a bit of a stretch for me, especially starting out, so we'll probably save that one for a little bit later. But it's a good one to know. I'll keep that in my head, and we might do that at some point. But yeah, overall, one more thing to do. So there it is, look. Puper's Rock. Literally isolated, nowhere else. So I'm going to... Okay, there we go. So that's another tour in the bag. Another tour done. Yeah, about another 290 odd to go. But yeah, slowly but surely. I'll yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a like, follow, subscribe, all that cool stuff. And hopefully, yeah, more videos to come now that we've now the winter is finally over. And yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy it. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys soon.